And good evening, everybody. And whatever it is,
Hello.
whatever language you want us to choose.
Well, just
Bonjour.
to say
Yeah.
England.
Guten Tag. Anyone else got it?
England.
Does anyone know what? Do you know? Does anyone know what Hindu is for good hello?
I
'Cause
don't know. I lost
yeah,
Zoe. She knows.
yes, yeah. I think so. We do week.
Captain
I
Jack.
did like
Hey,
questions.
it was an education, so now we know what it sounds like. You know, when you've got because it seems like some videos. So some I don't know how you choose to what languages you use, but sometimes videos on YouTube you get a choice about 10 different languages. Unfortunately, when we get our copy, it chooses even though it's selected English, it chooses Hindu or Portuguese. So there we are. Work that one out.
So,
Anyway,
and this is like a new thing, is it then?
it's I think. Well, I'm not pointing fingers, but I think it's YouTube's fault.
So
We'll see.
have we got any chance with tonight's videos? Oh, mind you, they're mainly that I think they're
Well,
music.
you see, the thing is, I think what we'll do just do from now on, we'll have videos that haven't got any talk that'll seem because the music is the language of love and all that, you know. So anyway,
Oh, you old romantic.
oh
You.
no,
Oh,
I
my
know,
goodness
I'm
me.
terrible. I know. Right,
Oh,
let's have a
got
what?
no. Have you
I
seen
know.
what it's got?
I'll tell you
That's
what we'll
what
do.
we got.
We'll see
Okay.
who's in the chat. If there's any, is anyone in the chat? Hang on. Oh yeah.
Caroline. We
Right,
just
so we
listened to
have
Caroline.
Captain Joe America, we have Patrick, we have Mark, we have Keith, we have John Olson, we have
John Cooper.
Caroline, we have Caroline in the chat.
Sweet
Caroline.
Caroline. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And one.
And all I will say is, come on, England ladies. Yes,
Yes.
I think it's all over, Steve. I think
it
they've done.
is. It is. It's all over. They think it was all over. It is now. Well-known phrase, that one. 1966, if anyone's old enough to remember that.
Good
Right.
to see Caroline back in the chat, isn't it? Because she missed last week.
It is.
She
We
did, yeah.
missed Caroline.
Caroline, we needed you. We needed you to translate some videos for us.
Did you?
Right, Johnny Mac. Hi, Johnny Mac. Michael Ancliffe. Michael, it's very. I'm not sure what time it is in Australia. It must be.
It's 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah, about 5. I'm not sure how it works when our clocks change.
Still
around.
good day.
Yeah, it's still good day. Yeah.
Today it's bloody early
And
in the
we got
morning.
Justin. Hi, Justin.
Keith
Anyone else
is
we
in.
got?
Ian.
I'm scrolling through it now. That's the trouble. There's a lot of all chatting among each other. And I've got the same names over and over again. Doesn't matter. Right, who have I missed? Anyone? Oh, Stevie Knowles. You see Stevie Knowles? Karim. Yep.
Oh, yeah, it was a
She
week
said
before.
Karim.
Oh,
Yeah.
Caroline.
Yep.
So much has happened.
And Chuck. Hi, Chuck. And Recovery Drone.
Dre.
Ray.
My cousin Dre.
And Laurie. In the chat.
Hi.
Simon's Drone. Hi, Simon.
Morning. Morning, Michael.
Suzanne.
How
I
are
think
you?
I said Suzanne, but if I didn't, Suzanne, I did this time. And Bud. How you doing, Bud?
Patrick.
Brian Turnbull.
Gruffs is in. Gruffalo
Mark
Jones.
Brian, yeah. Oh, Johnny Depp's in. Johnny.
Jackie.
Bastian.
I think, right.
Patrick Morris is in.
Grief. Yeah,
And Tom, our Canadian friend.
good. Hi, Tom.
Ron John.
I had a very nice email from
I
Tom.
think,
Tom's a very nice man.
He's a really nice chap.
that's it. So anyway, welcome all. 38 people watching, so 38 likes would be nice, but it's never going to happen, we know. Anyway, right, so as you know, it's video week this week, so we've got a bit more time to chat. And Marcus, before we, I think we kick off tonight, Marcus got a little bit of, he's got a new drone.
He's
And
got a new drone.
we think it's very
I
strange.
love him.
Marcus, tell us about his drone. I'm
Yeah.
going to put Marcus on full screen, so Marcus going to
Big screen. Hey.
Oh.
So, there's been a lot of curiosity about this drone. This is called the Sky Rover X1. And if it looks familiar, take a look at the Mavic 4 Pro here. They're close, but not quite the same. I mean, let me see if I can tilt the cameras up here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but the cameras are definitely bit different. Obviously you fit ND filters on the DJI drone. This one doesn't seem to have a cover over the camera, so it makes it more difficult to
Oh, you
put an
sound
ND filter. I'm sure somebody will come up with something. Uh, but however, I had my first flight with this guy yesterday, and it uses an app called the Sky Rover app, and I mean, it just appears to be the Fly app, only maybe pared down a little bit. But Fly is much like a Mini 4. The camera is excellent, much like the Mini 4 Pro. It has I haven't been through every feature on the app, but I noticed there's some things missing. When I did a return to home, I didn't see the augmented reality green line. I have to dig into the app. Maybe that's something I can switch on. I'm not sure. But then also, I definitely noticed when I was doing some panos, it didn't have a vertical panorama. So there's going to be some few things missing. Uh, However, I bought this as a Fly More package. I paid $718 for it. Uh, the downside to that is that it only comes with a RCN type controller. It's shaped a little bit different than the RCN2 or RCN3. However, that's the type of controller it is. So you have to use your mobile device for an FPV screen, which is a downside. I was in bright sunlight yesterday, and it was very, very difficult to see FPV. But for those of us in the U.S., we can no longer buy DJI drones in the U.S., not through normal channels. Now, everybody's going to speak up and say, "Oh, I found one on Amazon," or there's probably some left over someplace in some store in Amazon, and there's people that are buying them on eBay, buying DJI drones through primarily South Korean sellers on eBay that they're getting them. And I know there's people that are traveling up to Canada to buy their DJI drones. However, in the United States of America, we can no longer purchase through normal channels DJI drones. So I think that's what this is about. It's filling the void. And I think it's great because it gives us the quality that we want. Now you're going to talk about can you get it serviced? I got no clue. Warranty, it came with practically no documentation. So there's more questions than there are answers. But being able to still buy a high quality drone in the United States, consumer drone in the United States, is a plus. So yeah, Steve, that's about it. If anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Well, the one thing I noticed, Marcus, I haven't got a Mini 4, but I noticed when you was flying it, you checked the batteries, and I just noticed there's only 2 battery cells, not.
Well, that's all there is in the Mini 4 as well.
Oh, is it already?
2 cells.
I always thought there was actually about 4, but maybe.
No, not on the Mini. Not on the Minis.
And what about flight time in comparison with the Mini 4?
You know, it's the lighter battery. It seems similar. I didn't put a timer on it when I was out there, and I stopped and did some
So
drone. So
well, it'd be interesting to do some more tests on that because I am convinced that the technology inside that drone would have DJI stamped all over it. That's because looking at the software, it's certainly on the remote control. It's certainly that way. The app, the what I saw of it, and I thought it was okay, but.
So here's the deal, Steve. What we've been through in the U.S. already is DJI looking for alternatives. And there was a company called Anzu, and they were essentially DJI drones, only they were bright green, but they were aimed at the commercial users. They're gone now.
Right.
It was identical to DJI, and supposedly it was this other company that was using their own software. I don't know. All I know is they don't exist anymore. And then there's another company called Specta, and I have a Specta Mini 2. They made a clone of the DJI Air 3, and they made a clone of the DJI Mini 2. All of a sudden, they've disappeared too. You can no longer buy them or get. This could be the same thing. Who knows?
Well, it is. I mean, obviously, we've noticed that obviously that drone is not available in Europe, but it certainly isn't available on Amazon in the UK. And I think Chuck was saying, have you actually tried pairing it with another DJI?
It will not. No, it's not compatible with any DJI
Okay.
components.
Yeah.
Batteries are different. Like the batteries will not fit. I can't take this battery and put. They won't even fit
No,
in the. In
no.
What
the
about the
box.
propellers? Are they
The
transferable?
propellers look identical. Yeah, they look identical. So I presume they are.
There we are. Okay. Right. Okay. So we've got some videos to show because we've got to crack on. But anyone got any questions on the Skywalker drone? Ask away, and we'll try our best. Or Mark will try our best to try our best to answer them. Right. So the first language we've got to know.
Take your pick.
What that actually not.
Very nice.
Very,
Like
very,
that.
very good.
What do you know?
It's that's an absolutely wonderful place, isn't it? Just brilliant video. Yeah, enjoyed that. Not everyone enjoyed it? Yeah, of course it did.
Very much. Mirko's channel.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Got
I
it.
ordered in.
I like yellow. Lovely.
No, I think I went to Portugal once. That was for about half an hour with Terry.
Right at the airport only.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't like the sights that he
Hell.
just did.
Yeah, we didn't see much, did we, mate? We looked out the window and saw there was an aeroplane out there. And then we got it.
Didn't even have time for a bloody drink, did we?
Well, that was the thing, you see, that was our plan, wasn't it? We was going to have breakfast there. That didn't quite come to plan because the plane was late and the other plane was early or on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, did we ever get breakfast here in the village? I mean, we did, didn't we? Oh, we
No,
had,
I think we had it on the plane, didn't
of course
we?
we did, yeah, we did, yeah.
Well, clearly you both survived. I mean, you're not wasting away to nothing.
I only put on a stone and a half. I'll tell you, Marcus, I was anticipating 2. But I only put on a stone and a
Well, I was
half.
actually quite pleased with my last visit. So I only put on £2. I thought that wasn't bad considering the
I didn't put anything on.
amount of junk I ate.
We ate quite well, didn't we? Really?
We did, yeah.
Well, you'd expect to, wouldn't you,
Yeah.
going to America?
Well,
Food there,
yeah,
great, isn't it?
it's always a challenge, isn't it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't actually. No,
It's-
I thought they
and I
did
nearly
lots
got
of
fiddled out of
steaks
100.
no. See,
and
that,
big houses. And,
that's where it went wrong there, see, Jackie, because
Yeah.
we were going out for a steak meal and that was... yeah.
oh, go back and do it properly. That's the only way, isn't it?
Oh, I did. I went back this year, and Marcus pointed me in the right direction. I had a brilliant steak.
I shall have one at the end of the month.
Well, the steakhouse you recommended,
Send 'em to Wendy's.
the
Outback.
Outback. That's the one. Oh, thoroughly recommend it. If you ever visit the United States, check out the Outback.
Well, I went to a Dunkin' Donuts last week. Well, I walked past it, and I thought, no, I ain't going in there.
Well,
And that was
we
in,
don't have
Nueva
those in Idaho.
Condominia.
Well, I seem to think
Yeah.
we had Dunkin' Donuts in
No,
in Stewart. We had Dunkin' Donuts on the way back to Miami, if I remember rightly, Terry.
we did.
Now they're
Wendy's.
famous for their coffee. Did you try their coffee? I've never
It's
tried.
donuts. The donuts I thoroughly recommend. I think they're better than Krispy Kreme donuts.
I recommend Lidl's Donuts at the moment.
They're cheaper than all of them, I know. Yeah.
We have a place called
Yeah, lovely.
Ducks Donuts.
Ducks. Oh, crackers would like
Ducks
that.
Donuts, yeah. Maybe if Quacker ever comes to visit, we'll
Yeah.
take him there.
I
Yeah.
bet he likes your yellow drone as well. Probably reminds him of a rubber duck.
Yeah, someone actually said about putting stripes on it and calling it a beast. So Caroline's to Dunkin' Donuts just around the corner from me.
I don't think I've ever been to a Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, you know you're missing, Marcus. So,
Yeah.
anyway, we've got to crack on and play some more videos. Right, okay, enjoy this one.
That looks
Oh,
really
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine rafting that? That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Give a few punches.
Yeah. What do you think, Jackie? Would you fly there? Seriously?
I would, because it looks shallow enough that if I did crash in the water, I'd be able to wade out and get it, I reckon.
Yeah, but the trouble is, I think you'd find you'd be chasing after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only thing, like I fly the Boise River like that sometimes, and sometimes in the rapids and so forth. What I worry about more than anything else is fishermen, right? So there might be some stray fishing line or something going
Yeah.
across. You know, fly fishermen that you could miss. Number one. Number two, those little branches will get you. Well, I mean, just like what happened to Harvey,
Yeah.
that one thing going across the river there. Little stuff like that. Those are the
See, that's
things
why
that'll
I'm
get you.
nervous of water.
Just fly in the middle of it, just stay away from the edges.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
It's fun, and just like that, I mean, you get some very dramatic video. It looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does
indeed,
look
yeah.
really good.
That's what it's all about, finding all these new places as well, isn't it? So,
And if not for drones, how else would you get that kind of perspective, right?
You wouldn't, would
Yeah.
you? Not
If not
like
for
that.
drones. Yeah.
yeah. Well, someone I worked with actually went down to the West Country or the West Coast, and he was flying his drone, and some guy came to him. He said, "What?" You asked him what he was doing. He said he was flying his drone, and he said, "But why do you want to do that?" He said, "Well, I'm catching videos and taking photographs." He said, "Yeah, but you got a really nice SLR camera there." I don't think he quite got the perspective bit. I said to him, "Well, tell him you get a kite and put your SLR camera on it and a big remote control."
Here comes the tea.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Linda!
Linda. Are you good?
2 sugars, please.
Only if it's coffee, though.
Tea with milk, Marcus. Tea with milk.
See, I've got to try it. Terry, you're going to have to teach me the proper way to drink tea because I've
Oh,
never tried it.
definitely.
Yeah.
You'll have to come over.
Insipid.
It's a deal.
Yeah.
Right. Just sort of looking to see what we've got next. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is really nice. You'll love this.
That was beautiful.
That was a
Just the way I like to see the buildings in London, because unfortunately, when during the daylight, it doesn't look nowhere near as beautiful as that.
They're a bit grey, aren't they, in the day?
I mean, some iconic buildings. I mean, the Shard that you saw there, the O2, and the O2. Well, I mean, it was only built to last 10 years. It's done quite well, really. That was originally called the Millennium Dome, was it not?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was,
I
yeah.
do like Ian's videos, though. I like his cruise ships coming into Portsmouth.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
As Caroline was saying, obviously with Tower Bridge, you can only fly one side of it. You can't fly the other side of it. It's a no-fly zone.
What, down into the Pool of London?
I'm not sure why it's a no-fly zone, to be fair, because there's obviously something there somewhere. And obviously,
Maybe there's helicopter
You've
land.
got MOD, MI6.
Yeah.
Two things there, Steve. Yeah.
apart from that, everything's fine. To the other side, you got the Tower of London, which is
Yeah.
apart from that, everyone's good to go.
It's party time for the kids in the Tower of London.
Oh, my dad, when he was in the army, was
That's
stationed
Elton
in.
John, Steve.
My dad was stationed in the Tower of London when he was in the army, and we used to go there for Christmas parties. They had to bloody tie ropes around their legs to stop us running around, though. You leave them soldiers alone.
Well, if anyone knows that obviously in the Tower of London, that there's ravens in there, and they always say that if my dogs are saying
Ravens, not
the Tower. I said ravens, not dogs. and of course, it took me a long while to realise the ravens won't leave there because their wings are all so they can't actually fly. Yeah, unless the cat gets.
So now hold it. Run that by me. They purposely clip their wings.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they. Well, I don't know. Perhaps they do. I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
I
The
don't- I
ravens'
think they
wings are clipped. It was a long while ago. I thought, why don't the ravens ever just fly off then? What happened? I don't understand. But yeah, they clip their wings. They can't fly.
Ravens are brilliant little birds. I mean, they have they're probably one of the smartest birds
Yeah,
out there.
Very
They have,
intelligent. Yeah.
yeah, intelligence of, like they say, like a 4 or 5 year old child. So they really, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the only place where they get fresh steak every night for their dinner.
Well, there you go.
So if they fly away, they've got peanuts or something.
Yeah, but if they'd keep coming back, yeah, they're smart enough.
Oh
they'll
yeah.
come back.
Well, they got their own quarters and the cages there, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they let them out in the morning to open the gate. Come on eat food.
Yeah.
Guarding
And
the
the
crown
yeoman of the
jewels.
guard.
I wonder what
Yeoman warder is in charge. You know.
What do you say, Kev?
Guarding the crown jewels.
Yeah, probably.
they do.
My crown jewels guardian, I tell you.
Hey, so forgive a dumb American here. Now, the crown jewels, does the royal family ever actually use them, or
Yeah.
are they just on display?
Yeah, no,
Ceremony.
they're used.
At coronations.
Ah,
Oh, and the opening of
I was
Parliament.
going to say the opening in Parliament as well. Cool, yeah.
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 They bang on the door and they slam the door shut on the Queen or the King now, of course. But, okay.
Tina says there's
Oh,
a
no.
prophecy: the UK will fall if the ravens ever leave.
That-
so they deliberately
that-
keep ravens. That
He's
can't.
already falling.
That was exactly what I was saying. That that's what I didn't understand. I thought, well, what if they all disappear then? What would it really happen? But of course, they can't disappear because their wings are clipped.
Hmm.
Oh well, give a chance. Right, okay. So we're gonna go. What way?
The other way.
We're gonna go that way. Enjoy this one.
Right.
He's so good, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, it's good.
Always so calm to listen to. The music
Yeah,
he uses.
yeah.
to
And he's
the
not
whole-
scared of getting close either.
No,
No,
No, and I
quite
love
low, isn't he, to that water?
He's very low, yeah.
yeah, righto, Michael. Yeah. Jackie only chooses the best videos for this show, you know. Yep. And Tony says, yes, Michael, your videos never disappoints. And that's very true.
Yeah.
Indeed. And you get some good sort of, when you actually sort of getting close, you get sort of some nice reflections in the water. So very nice. Indeed. So anyone else been flying? Has anyone been flying the last day or two?
Well, we
Yeah,
did this
Terry did
morning.
today.
We did this morning,
Yeah.
about 2 minutes.
We had a little fly, didn't we, Terry?
But,
eh?
A little fly.
Well, I was having problems with my goggles.
What
I had a
happened?
picture in picture, but
Yeah.
it was the reverse way round. The smaller picture was of the view from the camera, and the
Yeah.
larger picture was the view around me, which
oh, right.
was three.
Well, did you
No
manage that?
bueno.
Did you have them all backwards?
Upside down.
No, I had the small picture in picture up to my left, and I couldn't see it properly.
Oh no, too small.
It was much too small, so I brought it down. And
Did you
that
manage to
then,
fix it?
huh?
Did you
Yeah.
manage to fix it?
Yeah, when I got home in settings.
Oh, okay.
But that's when Mr. Grumpy came along.
He did, didn't he? Spoiled our
No,
fun.
he was okay though. He was very sad and very upset, but he took it out on us so on the way home because he ripped past us, didn't he, at about 300 mile an hour. Yeah,
Nice.
This
Well,
was-
I won't ask.
we flew at an abandoned village, right, which is bank owned and bank repossessed. But he lived in the house next to it and came down and told us that he owned the village and we should leave.
Ah.
So we're not going to get into an argument. So we did. We left. We went somewhere else to fly. But you know, sometimes you just get unlucky, don't you?
Yeah.
But we're not going to antagonize.
In other words, there's Adam Henrys everywhere, and I'll let you figure out what Adam Henry stands for.
Oh!
Yeah, I got it. Yes, yes. Andy Apps.
Yeah. So anyway, we moved on and we had some tostada and some.
That's what it's all about. And as long as you get
Yeah.
somewhere where you can eat and enjoy it.
Caroline, it's not my alter ego, it's Steve.
Right. On that note,
Oh, Stevie's cooking and watching. Nice barbecue.
barbecue. No, I'm not doing barbecue. I mean,
Oh, is that Ian just come on? You haven't left a comment though.
right, okay. We're going to watch another video.
Days, a fight to stand, 2 surgeries later, but here I am, leg wrapped tight, but my spirit's loose in the sky. I found my truth. Captain Joe soar, the Mavic 3 roars, the world's in view, nothing can hold me down. Thank you, Lord, with you, nothing can undo with you.
Lighthouse is now short, strong against the tide, standing tall, her light
is free.
That was good.
I like that.
Yeah,
I love the storytelling through the song as well.
yeah. I mean, AI has got some. It is
It's
getting
really
better.
fun.
It-
It's
it-
really
it-
good.
I've been playing around it quite a lot, and when I first started using AI, I thought, no, robotic to nonsense. But now it's getting.
Now it's getting good.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? All the songs we hear these days, you think to yourself, AI?
Now that's given me an idea.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it because
You can put loads of information in, and then it tells.
you can put
the
as
story.
you can put as little as you just put
Yeah.
the I don't know whatever you call it, taglines or whatever you like to call it, and it just includes them all in the song.
I thought it worked really well with that video because you can clearly tell that Joe's really happy to be out of hospital.
Yeah,
Indeed,
that's right.
indeed, and it's good to see him out of hospital and indeed sort of flying flying drones again.
Yeah.
So indeed, you say that actually filmed on his way home from hospital. Did you say-
I don't know. It might well be. I know Joe probably was.
He's
He's
got
got a knot on his leg.
in hospital. He's got his drone sitting again, mate.
He was live streaming from his hospital bed, so I reckon.
There is nothing worse than laying in a
Oh.
hospital. It
I
is
know.
You've
excruciating.
taken the words out of my mouth, bud.
Yeah.
Have AI sing the joke of the week. I'm going to work on that one. So watch this.
I remember the. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. I didn't mean to
I
interrupt.
was just saying, wait for the next video when I'm away.
You're gonna do an
Yeah,
AI
yeah.
joke.
It'd be great, wouldn't
No,
it?
I was just-
Imagine typing a joke out and oh, Captain did taglines, then rewrote the whole song. Yeah, I mean the thing.
3.5 hours.
If you're gonna write the whole thing, I mean, if you're writing a song, from start to finish. I mean, I as one appreciate the fact that because I've written songs and you write it and you read it back again. So yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
So I remember I'd been in the hospital for a couple of days, and I one of my favorite things to do to get out of the stupid room was just to walk the halls. But I remember I'm in the hospital, and there's this window that looks out. You feel like you're in prison or something. I remember I could look across the street, and I could see a McDonald's over there, and I'm thinking to myself, and I remember when I used to be able to walk into that McDonald's and order a hamburger. You can't do it
you know what
anymore.
you should do then? Just pick your phone up and go.
Yeah, well, at that time, I wasn't allowed to even eat anything. So,
Oh right, nil by mouth. We still eat McDonald's.
yeah.
Right, okay. So we've got about 15 minutes left to cram in all these videos, and we're going to do it. Oh, yes, we are. Okay. Right.
Wow, it's amazing.
And people wonder why we fly drones.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, yes, of course, Marcus is reminded.
It's time.
Terry's going to do. I'm not sure what language Terry's going to do the joking today, but
Oh, yeah. I'm all right, Peter.
all will be revealed. Here we go.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
Well, I was going to do a public announcement to give you the meaning of life and how things were, but then I thought, nah, I'll tell you this one. A woman takes a lover home during the day while her husband is at work. Her 9-year-old son comes home unexpectedly, sees them and hides in the bedroom closet to watch. The woman's husband also comes home. She puts her lover in the closet, not realizing the little boy is in there already. The little boy says, "Dark in here." And the man says, "Yes, it is." The boy says, "I have a baseball." The man says, "That's nice. Boy, you want to buy it?" Man, "No thanks, boy. My dad's outside." Man, "Okay, how much?" Boy, £150. Man, "Sold." So in the next few weeks, it happens again that the boy and the lover are in the closet again. And the boy, "Dark in here." Man says, "Yes, it is." Boy replies, "I have a Wilson infielder's glove." The lover, remembering the last time, asked the boy, "How much?" The boy says, £350. Man says, "Highway robbery." Sold. A few days later, the father says to the boy, "Grab your gloves, let's go outside and have a game of catch." The boy says, "I can't. I sold my ball and my glove." The father asks, "Well, how much did you sell them for?" The boy says, £500. Father said, "That's terrible, to overcharge your friends like that. And that's way more than those two things cost. I'm going to take you to church and make you confess your greed." They go to the church and the father makes the little boy sit in the confessional booth with the priest to confess his sins. Closes the door and the boy says, "Dark in here." The priest says, "Don't start that crap. You're in my closet now."
Terry's Joke of the Week.
Hello.
That was real.
That was all right. It should have been dollars, but I thought I'd put it in pounds.
Yeah, you should put it in sort of something rupees or something.
No, it's international.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, lovely.
I love the closing shot as well.
It's
a great setup.
jealous, that does, Jackie.
Eh?
It's bigger than mine.
Mobile home is more like a mobile.
Oh, look at
He's
it.
Mobile
got a
mansion.
trailer with a motorbike. Oh.
Wow. Yeah. I actually did see a camper van one day towing a smart car. And all.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
I said,
You need to come to the U.S. if you want to see large RVs.
yeah.
My neighbor across the street, his was $400,000, as big as a
Wow.
passenger bus, and he hauled his motorcycle on the back, but was on a hydraulic device that picked it up, and it was just on the back of the. They're amazing.
Yeah, I think the large one overseas, we did some work, and the guy was actually sort of like overseeing it all. He had this camper van. I don't know if it was a camper van, a camper lorry maybe, or a bus, and the sides sort of expanded outwards as well. So
Yeah.
Slide out. Yeah.
you may turn up at the campsite. No, mate, it's right. Probably mobile home.
Could you imagine one of Marcus's RVs driving down the English country lanes that are like single lane?
It wouldn't
Yeah.
happen.
I don't think it happened. I mean, when the one I hired once to go up to see Brian, and I was worried about driving that down country roads.
What about taking it to Cornwall?
Yeah, 'cause you went, oh,
Yeah, down them hills.
Oh,
Get out of my way. I'm coming through.
they would be, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but those large RVs don't pass everywhere here, Marcus. Our roads are smaller. That's very true.
Yeah.
Well,
sadly,
back in the day when I was a much younger man, I used to drive a tractor trailer pulling 3 trailers behind me,
Oh wow.
and,
Wow.
and you'd go around a corner, and you'd turn around to look back, and your last trailer hadn't even started coming around the corner yet.
yeah, and all the lampposts had gone.
Because when you actually overtake something, you start pulling in and suddenly realise the back of the vehicle hasn't even gone past the vehicle.
Yeah, you did do a lot of that, but it's amazing how well those trailers tracked. You would obviously square off a corner and take it wide, but
Well, I
Like-
borrowed a works van once to move house or something, and I'd never driven a lorry before or a long wheelbase. Went round a corner like normal, didn't I? Of course, the back end didn't, did it? It went right over the corner.
Yeah, I think years ago I actually drove a lorry along the A14, the dual carriage, and you suddenly realise, you think you're sitting in the driving seat, and right over there's a passenger over there somewhere. It's like a bit sort of miles away. Right, okay, so we come to our last video tonight, and
Ooh, where are we going now, Steve?
where do you think we should go then, Jackie? Where need
I might already know.
I know. We'll go somewhere that I know.
Somewhere local.
Somewhere local, yeah.
España,
Yeah.
por favor.
Yeah.
Should we go to Spain? Let's go to Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Spain.
yeah.
España. Enjoy.
Brilliant.
Yay!
That was, well, chopped to bits for that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you see,
Some really nice reveals and so forth in that video, Terry. That was really enjoyable.
Thank you.
yeah, it's a great place. It's a great
One
place.
of my favourite places. I must admit.
I do think that will be one of the locations we'll be visiting in September.
Got to take Marcus there.
It flipping better be.
It is. It is. I promise, Marcus,
Yeah,
it is.
we already discussed. I think there's some places where we're thinking about going, but that is one place we want to go.
Yes.
Would you lose signal, Terry, if you flew down into that canyon? Or would you lose
No,
your drone?
you wouldn't
No.
actually, but it was my first flight with that Mini 4. And I thought, well, I'm not
Yeah.
going to risk it. But no, you wouldn't lose. I think Jackie's
Yeah, I've
been
gone
down.
down in it.
I flew my Mavic Pro down there. Well, not all
You
the
just
way
if
down.
you just sit on the edge with your legs dangling over, you get great signal.
You need to be on the edge.
If
Yeah.
you're off, it won't do you any good.
I'll let you show us how it's done then.
If I remember rightly, is there I don't know if you can go down there, but there is a place where you go there's like a ledge that sticks out like a viewing thing, isn't there?
Yeah, there's like a steps down. You can get in a
Oh,
push.
yeah.
Yeah.
Open the gate and then climb down.
Yeah, it's
I-
only
Launch from there,
nice.
Jackie? Can you fly from there?
Not from the
That
ledge.
platform?
more.
No,
Is it
no, it's not. It's not a platform. It's more like a.
It's just like a little viewing
But
gallery.
about-
isn't it?
There is a viewing platform on the other side of the canyon,
Yeah, there is actually up the top, isn't there?
on the top, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to fly from there. I've never gone to that one.
Or we do go to the other end of it, where the canyon ends and the river comes out. And that's excellent to fly.
Yeah,
Caroline-
I'll go there as well.
Caroline
That's-
says she's gonna. Caroline says she's going to dive her FPV drone down there.
Ah, that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant order. Well, look, we've come to the end of the show, and so thank you for joining us. All of you
Already?
have your permissions to show the videos tonight, and we hope you've enjoyed them. And we'll do it all again. Well, we'll do the show again next week, but the videos we'll do in about the end of next month. Anyway, have a good week, all, and enjoy whatever you're doing, working, not working, and we'll see you all again very, very
Next
soon.
week.
See you later. Bye.
Good night.
Yes.